Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, here to bring you night 2 of the Super Junior World Cup. After a shocking repeat victory of his block, Dynamite won night 1 to make his way into the grand finals. Tonight, we find out the next man who will join him, and we are getting right into the action tonight as a long-time high-class wrestling junior in Blanco Guerrero goes one-on-one with Velocity. Velocity looking for that breakout singles moment. Blanco looking to bring himself back to prominence here. Gonna teach this young whippersnapper a thing or two. And Little Cuz is ready for Super Junior World Cup Night 2 action. I am ready for Super Junior Night 2 action. And I am ready for a few surprises in Night 2 of the Super Junior World Cup. If you had your eyes on the brackets, you might know what I'm talking about. If you missed it, you will find out soon enough. We are set lucha action. A man who made his career in Mexico, but not Mexican. Blanco Guerrero, although he is representing Mexico, it's a very strange twist. And nobody knows exactly where Velocity's from. We're gonna guess it's Canada, just like his former tag team partner North Star. But we don't know. So now we can officially say 7 countries in the Super Junior World Cup, because Velocity will be representing parts unknown. That is 7 countries. Boom. We stepped it up from 5 to 7. Velocity not showing that usual speed and fire in the entrance. Looking very calm, cool, collected, ready for what's ahead of him as he takes on one of the longest tenured juniors in this company. A former 4-time Super Junior champion and a 2-time tag team champion. The young man has a tall task ahead of him. We await the entrance of his opponent. As Blanco Guerrero makes his way through the fans. Little shout out to the old team. Blanco had high hopes for the first annual Super Junior World Cup and came up short. Will he be able to win his bracket here tonight and move on to the grand finals along with Dynamite? Or will the young upstart make him suffer the same fate that he did last year? It is Velocity versus Blanco Guerrero. Super Junior World Cup Night 2 is live, and Blanco goes in with a running start, and Velocity saw it coming. Immediately catches him with the arm drag, goes for the moonsault, clipped him with the toes. Did not get all of it, though. Blanco able to fight back with an elbow. High angle belly to back suplex. Blanco, of course, going to look for that whiteout. Velocity has yet to go far in a match here. He's 0-2, so we don't know exactly what that new finishing move would be. Blanco likes the super kick, likes the whiteout brainbuster. Velocity using that quickness early. Creates separation there with the jawbreaker. Follows it with a running drop kick. Now looking to split the uprights with a stomp to the gut. Quick cover here from Velocity. Blanco looking a little stunned. Plants that drop kick right in between the shoulder blades. Blanco is not getting out of the blocks the way he wanted to right now. His Velocity looks to climb to that top rope. Thinking front flip, leg drop, no water in the pool. Blanco out of the way, but still gets sent into the corner and followed up with a drop kick. Able to fight back and shoves Velocity off, but Velocity too quick here. Now has him by the arm. Big chop to the chest. Multiple springboards into the flipping arm drag. Velocity here showing true lucha prowess, doing the lucha things. As Blanco eats a big kick to the spine. Blanco on the way up though, tilt-a-whirls in and spikes him like an exclamation point on that DDT. Frog splash right to the spine. That is the old Blanco there. Now immediately into the chin lock, knee still in the spine. Looks like he's going to work on that lower back to try to slow Velocity down. Stops his momentum with the kick before sending him into the corner, but eats an up kick. Rewind Rana early. Blanco taking heavy damage here as Velocity goes into the cover. Guerrero kicking out at 2. Velocity going to pull him in, look for those elbows, but Blanco with the escape. Looks like Blanco was setting up the super kick, but Velocity got out of the way. Caught the first, did not see the second one coming. Almost a 3 count, but Velocity kicking out at about 2.7. Blanco looking to end it all here with that whiteout. Has him hooked. Brainbuster right onto the knee. Back press, deep hook of the far leg. And again, Velocity pops that shoulder off the mat like it's made of lava. Refusing to give in this first round matchup. Short arm shoulder tackle plants Blanco. There's a pop up. Sends him onto those ropes. Velocity wasting time with the taunt here. Drops that elevated knee strike right across the nose. Velocity stretches out that right arm. I guess Sexual Chocolate would technically be your ultra-violent champion, the Iceman, Lance Walker. But he prefers chocolate finesse. Velocity sets Blanco in the corner, attacking the kidney and livers with those strikes. Follows it with the neck breaker. Velocity now back down into the cover. Blanco kicks out at 2 one more time. Velocity now stalking. Goes to the outside, thinking springboard. Flies in with the Rana. Blanco, very smart, sliding to the outside, trying to catch his breath. Brings himself back in, butterflies those arms. Suplex, bridges it. A little too close to the ropes. Velocity getting that toe under the bottom. A big clothesline, follows it up with a double. Off the ropes, likes the leg lariat, connects. Again, catches the kick, gets booted with the second. Blanco is feeling it here tonight. Pulls him up, gets caught with another jawbreaker. Velocity trying to make space, caught with an arm drag. Does it again, anything to slow down the momentum of Blanco, but he eats that huge clothesline. Blanco now taking his time. Taking a little breather. Velocity makes his way up, eats that clubbing forearm. Rising knee. Sidesteps out of the way of the enziguri, but he catches the kick. Blanco thinking whiteout one more time. Slides him away from those ropes. Hooks the leg, full body on body contact. And again, somehow Velocity kicking out. What is it going to take to put this kid away? As Blanco looks like he's going to fly. Corkscrew moonsault. I'd have went for the cover after that. Another jawbreaker. Catches him with the crucifix, trying to steal one. And Blanco able to kick out. Thought Velocity caught him slipping there. Blanco up. Velocity turns around, turns it into a DDT off the moonsault. Velocity still in this matchup somehow. He is caught with yet another jawbreaker. Yet another super kick. Blanco wasting time playing to the fans. He needs to go for a cover. This is the biggest complaint he's had his whole career. Thanks for the pickup. Velocity arm wringer into the over-the-shoulder arm breaker. Slip in there. Reversal after reversal between the two. Pop up into the Rana. Standing moonsault. Velocity off the ropes now. Drops the axe handle right across the heart. Top rope springboard moonsault. Now it's Blanco with the jawbreaker for space. Has him set. Whiteout. Center of the ring. Back press. Hooks the far leg. And Blanco Guerrero is moving on to the semifinals of night 2. There's that beautiful twisting arm drag off the top from earlier in the match. Velocity put up a hell of a fight. History always remembers the winners, but if you were smart, you would remember that it took 3 whiteouts to get the job done here. There's that neck breaker after those ridiculously strong shots to the kidney. Cover after cover, reversal after reversal. It was like looking into a mirror 10 years ago for Blanco Guerrero in this match. But Blanco stands tall, your first man moving into the next round. As we see who is going to join him. We go back and take a look at the bracket here. Blanco moving on, and he will face the winner of this next match between Irish high flyer Mick O'Shea and the technical killer TJ Phillips. Mick fairly new to the company, only been here about a month. TJ been with us since season 1. Had a good run at the ultra-violent division. Finally decided it was time to show the juniors exactly what he is capable of. A former Super Junior champion. Dropped that title to the now champion Hyper Suzuki, who was eliminated in the first round. Meaning whoever wins this tournament will now move on to the Beating the Odds pay-per-view to challenge for the championship. TJ would love to have that sweet revenge of winning this tournament and going on to reclaim his title. But standing in his way, a young upstart looking for his time in the spotlight. It is Mick O'Shea versus TJ Phillips here in our second match of the Super Junior World Cup Night 2. We get ready for action here. And our graphics department's screwing up again. We are still in Fresno. Apparently we've been in 7 different cities. Young Mick O'Shea making his Super Junior World Cup debut. Only had about 2 matches here in HCW. And what a win it would be if his 3rd match happened to be in the tournament and against a former champion. But the man standing in his way does not look to go down easy. We await the entrance of the Faith Killer. You see the jacket representing that stable of Death, Virginia. He, alongside Tim Heel and the Lady Killers, have been terrorizing high-class wrestling the last couple of months. Good to see he was able to get the blood stains out of those boots. Just went through a war not long ago. Also, for anyone in the area, you can catch TJ Phillips live this Saturday, Fairmont, West Virginia. Hit up the High Class Wrestling Twitter feed after this event for more details. The man dubbed the Faith Killer, the man I affectionately refer to as the Technical Killer. Going one-on-one here. It's Mick O'Shea versus TJ Phillips. Match number 2 of the first round is live. And these two lock up. Mick going behind, holding on to that body lock. TJ snapmares him down, holds on to that side headlock. Looking to slow down the high flyer. But Mick, on his way back up, traps a key lock and sweeps the leg like the Cobra Kai dojo. Mick now going for a slam. TJ over the shoulder, shoves him back. Pulls him in with that front face lock. Now an arm wringer takedown. Hammer locks the arm, traps it between the feet, and pops the elbow. Never underestimate TJ Phillips. Mick, though, using that speed, fighting from the ground, and there's a rolling elbow. No padding. That was all bone on face. Again, fighting from the ground. There's a beautiful leg lariat. Kid looking to impress here. TJ catches him with a jawbreaker. Continues to work that arm. The overhead kick to that same elbow. Mick going for that spinning heel kick. Instead gets caught with a big body slam. TJ looking to slow the kid down. Beautiful European uppercut, series of strikes. Puts him in the corner, but Mick fights out with the up kick. High elevation on the reverse DDT. Mick looking to fly with that lion salt early. Kick right to the spine. TJ going to use that leg strength, shoving back. Taking a step to that second rope. Waits for the kid to get back to his feet. Missile drop kick, but he sidesteps it. Mick using the quickness here. TJ on the way back up, grabs a leg, snaps off a dragon screw. He is picking apart the left side of that body. Another elbow drop to that same knee. TJ now sends him into the corner. Puts him all the way up top, looking for high impact offense. Follows him up to the top rope, thinking superplex. Sends the kid all the way down. Phillips in firm control here, goes into the cover. And O'Shea able to kick out at 2. TJ so far has successfully grounded him, but O'Shea gets payback with a dragon screw of his own. Quick cover for the kid, trying to catch his breath here. TJ out at 1. O'Shea plants that drop kick, caught him in the base of the neck. TJ breaks the grip, rising knee, drops O'Shea. And again, shoves him down, forearm to the face for another cover. Showtime has joined us. Showtime, of course, will be picking Mick O'Shea for the green. He snaps off that beautiful arm drag, but comes in quick, caught with yet another jawbreaker. Arm drags out of the predicament there. TJ, low round kick. Snapmares him into the center of the ring. Gonna look to work on that arm again. Just doing insane amounts of damage to the left arm. The body is not meant to bend that way. And another stomp to the elbow. As the boos rain down on TJ. They wanted to see the kid fly. TJ not having it. Another beautiful arm drag escape there. European uppercut staggers O'Shea. Now up onto the shoulders. Beautiful detonation kick. A move right out of O'Shea's playbook. TJ now right back to work. He has been destroying the left knee and elbow of O'Shea in this matchup. Pick back up with a jawbreaker, but again, caught with an arm drag. TJ has an answer for everything in this matchup right now. Snap suplex, shades of the Dynamite Kid there. Pulls him up onto his feet, likes the capture suplex, and right on cue, tosses Mick halfway across the ring. Mick, though, able to break the grip. There's a European uppercut of his own. TJ cuts off the momentum. Answers back with one of his. Make it a double. This one drops O'Shea. TJ now playing to the crowd, just taunting him. High elevation on the knee drop. There is nowhere for Mick to go right now. TJ thinking body slam. O'Shea over the shoulder, shoves him back. But right back to the front face lock. TJ releases. Looked like he was going for a strike. Got caught under the shoulders, but TJ flips out of the suplex. Mick has him now. Reverse crucifix into the face plant. O'Shea climbing to the top rope now. Looking to finally fly. 630 into the cover. Back press, hooks the leg. And TJ pops that shoulder at 2.5. TJ with another arm drag escape. Rolls through, catches the ankle. Pops that left knee yet again. Trying to damage those knees so he cannot fly. TJ has a game plan and he's sticking to it. Beautiful capture suplex. Mick stuns him. Tilt-a-whirls in with the head scissors. Mick's showing that that knee can still stand up here. Goes into the cover. And TJ kicks out before a count of 2. Goes for the drop kick. TJ felt it coming. Has him hooked, pulls him into the center of the ring again. Going right back to that left elbow. He is going to dislocate that thing or die trying. Mick, though, still has life left in him off that jawbreaker, but TJ sits him down off the attempted drop kick. O'Shea, though, able to snap off that drop toe hold. Into the cover, but TJ kicking out at 2 yet again. Mick now with the figure 4 neck lock, raining a couple elbows. Goes for the kick. TJ out of the way. Turns right into a right hand. Mick under. There's that pump handle. Pump handle blue thunder bomb. Why not? Now Mick looking for some payback, trying to attack the left arm of TJ. Mick to the outside. Waits for TJ to get back to his feet. Flies in with the clothesline. Into the cover, hooks the leg. TJ kicks out at 2 again. There's the drop kick he was looking for. Caught him right at the base of the neck. Mick now thinking people's elbow. Don't know if I'd be trying to have this much fun right now. Connects to the heart of TJ. Now sent into the corner. TJ fights out with the elbow of his own. Blocks the strike. Mick with a forearm, but Mick is wobbled. All he can do is fight back. TJ goes low. Holds on to that wrist. Could be thinking old school. With a twist of the arm drag. Pulls O'Shea back to his feet. Yet another big capture suplex. The fans now just screaming at TJ. They wanted to see this young high flyer win. TJ not having it. Able to fly over the shoulders into the German. Thought he would go bridge. Now Nick O'Shea playing to the crowd. Fans on their feet. Sends TJ into the corner one more time. Sends him off. Likes that drop kick. Got all of it. Goes for the pin. TJ says no, sir. Pulls him up. O'Shea breaks the grip. There's another European uppercut. Spin kick caught by TJ. Kicks out the knee. Big right hand turns him around. Has him hooked. Beautiful teardrop Saito suplex. Another big knee drop across the throat. Nick fights back with the elbow. Amazing back and forth match. TJ stuffs the forearm, answers back with a haymaker. Running back elbow enziguri combination. TJ refusing to be outdone here. Mick doing everything he can to fight back. There's a rising knee. Mick going up top. Swings out a 630 one more time. And again, TJ kicks out at 2.9. TJ rolls that shoulder into the arm breaker. Capture suplex. TJ needs to go for the cover here. Another knee drop, this one to the forehead. Looks like Mick was busted open. TJ pulls him up, but again, European uppercut from O'Shea. You got to give the kid credit for fighting. TJ again catches the kick, this time with an elbow. Another huge detonation kick to the temple. TJ slides him away from the ropes. That could be it. Forearm to the face. But Mick continues to fight. TJ pulls him away again. Now Kawada kicks to that busted open forehead. O'Shea fighting back with a jawbreaker. Pops off that head scissors. Into the cover. TJ caught his head on that bottom rope. Still able to kick out at 2. Big kick to the spine. The kid looking to fly again. TJ rolling away. Shooting star press. And Mick O'Shea is a bloody mess right now. Caught with a short arm shoulder tackle. TJ goes right back to those legs. Mick still fighting back. Short arm shoulder tackle of his own. Count of 2 as Mick is just trying to get back into this matchup. For the chop, but O'Shea able to snapmare him down, thinking elbows. TJ escapes out and catches him again. A beautiful capture suplex. TJ needs to go for the cover, but instead he goes up top. Diving elbow drop. O'Shea out of the way. Answers with that stiff kick to the jaw. Now up onto the shoulders. Detonation kick of his own. TJ shoves him back. Mick pops to his feet. Thinking front slam. Setting him down exactly where he wants him. Basement drop kick catches TJ right on the ear. Whoever wins this match is going to have a tough road ahead of them, as they've already gone twice the distance of the match before them. Blanco will be extremely fresh. 6:30. TJ out of the way. Pulls the kid back to his feet. Able to sidestep that capture suplex now. Frankensteiner sends TJ into the corner. Into the cover. TJ pops out at 1. Nick to the outside now. Looking Tope Atomico, and yet again TJ slides out of the way. O'Shea fights back with the up kick though. TJ fell in a heap. Sends him into the corner, big forearm. Looking to follow it, yet another basement drop kick. TJ clutching his forehead, he may have been busted open there. Nick sends him into the corner one more time. Turns him around, looking for that diving drop kick. Got all of it, both boots to the chest, into the cover. And TJ kicks out at 2. TJ will not let it end like this, as Mick goes to the top thinking 6:30 one more time. Got all of it into the cover. And TJ kicks out at 2.9. What is it going to take to end this match? TJ running on all heart right now. There's the up kick. Sends TJ into the corner again. TJ reverses. Goes for the European uppercut. Eats a double knee, but fights back with a forearm. Big capture suplex. Pin him, TJ. Mick just pops off the mat. These two looking to steal the whole tournament with this matchup. Knee lift. Slides through. Into the Thunderbomb. TJ again boots him away. Up and down with the elbow, knee drop. Match has me all confuzzled. Jawbreaker, step up enziguri. I don't know how O'Shea is still going with the blood loss, standing shooting star. Now looking to climb his way back up top. Thinking Phoenix Splash, TJ out of the way. Fights back with the Jawbreaker. Northern Lights bridges it. Instead rolls through. Up and down with a brainbuster. Nick playing to the crowd again, giving TJ time to recover. Big European uppercut. Turns him around with the right hand. Elevates him. Plants him with that high reverse DDT into the cover. TJ again kicking out at 2. Nick sends him in the corner. Could be looking for that drop kick one more time. Catches TJ in the chest again. Does not go for the cover. Instead goes for the lion salt. And TJ out of the way, making him pay for it. It is suplex after suplex for Phillips. Sent into the corner on that one. Mick fights back with that overhead kick. Again, Northern Lights, but again opts out of the bridge for the brainbuster. Set up directly in the corner. Another 630 into the cover. Back press. Hooks the far leg. And Mick O'Shea has pinned the former Super Junior champion in an incredible match. That rising knee, the Kid was able to take about 6 of those big suplexes. It was arm drag after reversal after out of the way high risk maneuver. But right there, the 4th 630 senton. Driving the air out of the body of TJ Phillips. And the Kid from Ireland moves on to the 2nd round to face Blanco Guerrero. And boy, do we have a treat for you in the next match. I don't know how anything is going to top what we just saw, but I am extremely excited. Shane Collins, who recently returned to HCW, aligning himself with War and Peace and the Movement, has made his way into the Super Junior World Cup, and he takes on a man we have not seen in years. The former protege of Superstar, member of the original Star faction, Technostar, is back in an HCW ring for the first time in well over a decade. He has honed his craft all over the world and figured no time would be better than the present. He was supposed to be in the first Super Junior World Cup, but due to previous bookings was not able to make it. He is now here with us looking to make a splash as he has officially joined the High Class Wrestling Super Junior roster. This is not a one-time appearance for Technostar, as he is back and looks to face the son of a man he knew very well, our founder, Nasty Nick. It is Technostar one-on-one with Shane the Show Collins. Next up in the 3rd match of the Super Junior World Cup. As Technostar makes his way in the ring. Technostar looking to show what he can do for an entirely new audience. He has technically never stepped foot in a High Class Wrestling ring. He was with us in the old days before the name change. Shane Collins makes his way to the ring. Seems like he's mocking Technostar here. Raised his hand at the same time. If he throws up the double guns, I'm going to lose it. And the mimicking is done. One of the original Super Juniors taking on a second generation star, Technostar, versus Shane Collins. Technostar snaps off that suplex quick. Technostar going to have a speed advantage. I'd say Collins is going to have the strength, but Technostar also a wealth of knowledge, as he is a veteran through and through. Dives off that second rope with the Rana. Short arm shoulder tackle from Collins. Drops the elbow right to the spine. Shoots the half. Forearm to the face. Quick cover from Collins. Midget DDT trying to break the horns off the mask of Technostar. Technostar up now over the shoulder arm breaker. Shoots Collins off the ropes. Pop up into the drop kick. Now sends him into the corner. Turns him around. Thinking tornado DDT here. Got all of it. Feels good to see Technostar back in a ring with us. Collins able to kick out at 2. Big kick to the spine, no effect. Shane's back on his feet. And a beautiful standing drop kick there. That was very Hennig-like. Tilt-a-whirl's in, there's the head scissors. Pulls him back into that arm triangle. They don't call him Technostar for nothing. There he is, able to use that leg strength, shove Shane Collins back. And a rake of the eyes from Collins. Technostar fighting back with that gut punch, thinking Michinoku driver there. But Collins over the shoulder answers with a reverse DDT. Collins is feeling it now. Another midget DDT, trying to stop the return of Technostar. There's a spin kick. Sends him off the ropes. Leg lariat. Another, no, single leg drop kick. Hooks him with that swinging neck breaker. Collins to the outside now. Likes to do this move in tribute to one of the men who trained him. Shout out to Iceman. No, Technostar sidestepping the springboard bipolar coaster. Flips out, holds on, beautiful DDT. Arm drag out from Collins, looking to get things back on his side. Going DDT one more time. Knee lift from Technostar. Has him hooked. Michinoku driver. Hooks the leg. Collins able to kick out at 2. And even though most of these fans probably don't remember him, still on their feet for Technostar, as he could be looking to set up technical difficulties. swings him out, hooks both legs. And Technostar moving on. Technical difficulties there, picking up the victory. Shane Collins got a little cocky in this matchup and paid for it. There it is, hooks him with technical difficulties. And a successful return to the ring for Technostar. As we get set for our final match in round one and to determine who will meet Technostar in the semifinals, we have two representatives of RSW as the Mexican sensation El Glaspo goes one-on-one with Prime Time Kobe Gibson. This is a match I have been looking forward to. These two have had amazing matches together in RSW. They were involved in a great triple threat match in HCW not long ago when we announced that we were signing the Super Juniors from RSW. Primetime, of course, a former Super Junior World Champion. He was the first of the RSW guys to move over. Came out, he was the first to work both shows. Held championships in both. Glaspo, a former junior heavyweight champion in RSW. Also, fun fact, in his debut in RSW, beat Bake. They would go on to have a hell of a rivalry. And X Factor is calling Primetime in this one. I am calling a good matchup in this one. I can't call it. I have gotten every match wrong so far, except Technostar. So we'll see if X Factor is right and Primetime will pull out the W. Or is El Glaspo going to use that speed, quickness, and agility to work his way into the semifinals of the Super Junior World Cup? And Primetime looks ready for action. X Factor's right. Technostar will be keeping a close eye on this matchup. And El Glaspo making his way into the ring. Fans on their feet for Glaspo. It is Prime Time versus Glaspo in our final first round match of night 2. They lock up. Prime Time takes a hold of that side headlock. Transitions into that top wrist lock. Beautiful standing switch there into the hammerlock from Glaspo. And a reversal. Prime Time now with the hammerlock. Sends Glaspo away, but holds on. Russian leg sweep. Glaspo slides out of the way, but still gets caught. Goes for the basement drop kick, sidestepped. Glaspo slides, steps the punch. Pop-up Frankensteiner. Now dropping those elbows. Glaspo pulls him to his feet. Snapmares him down, slowing down the pace. Mr. Perfect like neck snap there. Now looking to work on the knee. Slow Prime Time down a bit. Drops all that weight across of it, but Prime Time, jawbreaker, running super kick. Almost knocked his mask into the 5th row. Prime Time now going up top. Glaspo getting out of the way. Prime Time forced to drop off the top rope. Armbringer takedown. Glaspo looking to take some of that strength advantage away. Beautiful Tanahashi takedown. Prime Time to the outside now. Waits for Glaspo to get to his feet. Springboards in with the forearm. Did not get all of it. Looks like he caught him with the elbow, but instead falls to a cover. Glaspo able to kick out at 2. Prime Time now looking to work on that arm. Stretching him out. As I said, Prime Time, former Super Junior World Champion, looking for another opportunity at that title. Glaspo snaps off a drop toe hold into the cover. Big kick to the spine from Glaspo. There's a beautiful dragon screw to that heavy, heavy tape knee. See, Glaspo wears the extremely thick knee pad there. Prime Time knows it, focused right in on it. Over the shoulder toss. Glaspo looking to get back on his feet. Instead, Prime Time able to sweep the leg like the Cobra Kai Dojo. Glaspo blocks the right hand, answers back with one of his own. Prime Time now snapmares him over. Big chop. Big kick. These two going back and forth. Sidestep after sidestep. Big forearm rocks him. Brainbuster to follow it up. Jumps over, hits him with the little donkey kick, just letting him know what it is. It's a jawbreaker from Glassbow now. Sends him into the corner, turns him around. Looks to set up that big shotgun drop kick. A move we've seen well over hundreds of times. Just stop that momentum. Into the Tiger Bomb cover. Glassbow almost picking up the victory, but Primetime kicking out at 2.5. Pop-up Frankensteiner sits him down. Glassbow likes that elevated dragon sleeper. Primetime catches him with a DDT. Primetime spin kick. Spins over. Swings out into the cutter. Back press hooks the leg. That could be it. And Primetime steals one from Glassbow there. Glassbow was on a roll. Hit that cutter out of nowhere. Sounds familiar. An X Factor called Primetime and was correct. There you see that brain buster. Glassbow would start to make a comeback here. He'd hit the drop kick. Primetime was on the ground. He would hit the stomp, trying to get him to turn around. But instead, jawbreaker. Stops the spin kick there. Would still hit the Tiger Bomb. Primetime would find a way to kick out. Right there. Flips out into that cutter. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote. And Primetime is the fourth and final man to make it into the semifinals. Taking on Technostar. As we go back to the top of the brackets, Blanco Guerrero had a much easier road to the semifinals than Mick O'Shea. Mick was busted open in the back. Did not have time for stitches. We're going old school. Somebody super glue the kid up and send him out to the match. It is Blanco Guerrero versus Mick O'Shea. Mexico versus Ireland. Next up in the Super Junior World Cup. As I said, Mick took a lot of damage in that matchup. Not just the damage he took, the damage he inflicted himself. TJ Phillips sliding out of the way of 2 630s, a Phoenix Splash, and a springboard moonsault. His core has to be beat to hell. Also, as I said, going to have to worry about that wound opening back up on the forehead. Blanco, on the other hand, much easier path to the semifinals, as it was a back and forth match, but it wasn't heavy hitting. More high flying. Blanco also had more time to rest. We see who is going to pick up the victory in our first semifinal match. Will it be Blanco Guerrero or Mick O'Shea? We find out in the semifinals of the Super Junior World Cup next. Man, this graphics department is just acting like we traveled to 1,000 cities. We are in Fresno, California. You got it right once. Blanco still looks fired up. Knows he is 1 win away from the finals of this tournament. 2 wins away from the grand finals. Mick looks like he's feeling a little better now. Got the head cleaned up. Got the super glue in there. Now we just have to hope it stays that way. It is Blanco Guerrero versus Mick O'Shea. First semi-final matchup is live. And immediately pop-up Frankensteiner there from O'Shea. Blanco breaks the grip, hits that European uppercut. Butterflies those arms. Into the suplex, catching his legs on the ropes on the way down. Blanco now dropping that elbow right to the top of the head. Mick catches him with a jawbreaker. Tilt-a-whirls in with the arm drag. Yeah, I know your money's on green, Showtime. Blanco, Northern Lights. Blanco has now hit 2 suplexes he could not bridge due to the positioning of the ropes. Likes to bridge that butterfly, most importantly. Springboard frog splash. A big kick to the spine. There's an arm wringer takedown from O'Shea. Say what you want about O'Shea. They said he was just a high flyer. Right on cue with the shooting star. Now going up top, could be thinking top rope shooting star. No. But they said he was just a high flyer. They said he had no toughness, but TJ Phillips beat the hell out of this man. And he is back. Diving Meteor off the top rope. TJ wanted to test the kid's mettle. And the kid passed. Short arm shoulder tackle there from Blanco. Shoves him down, hooks the leg in the cover. Another stiff kick right to the back. Blanco with the elbow drop now. And a big kick to the spine to follow it up. Blanco now going up top. Thinking corkscrew moonsault, no water in the pool. Grabbing at his ribs. Sends Mick off the ropes. Mick, though, able to stop in his tracks. Got him with the jawbreaker. Blanco now sends him over the ropes. Right hand puts him on the floor. Blanco now waits for him to get back to his feet. Beautiful. Did not get all of it, though. He likes that tornado DDT. Turned it into basically just a crossbody there. Again, drops that heavy elbow to the chest. Now looking to do what TJ started and to attack the legs of the high flyer. Mick now putting him up against that steel barricade. Blanco having none of it. Going for the suplex. Mick with the beautiful escape there. Go behind. Hooks the neck breaker. Mick in the ring. Referees counted 8. 9. Mick's gonna win by countout. And Mick O'Shea doing the smart thing. He knew he could not take another beating like he did in the TJ Phillips match. So he went for the easy countout. And I don't blame him. Gives him more time to rest now into the finals. This young man's 3rd ever night in high class wrestling, and he's making it into the finals of the Super Junior World Cup. Looking to join Dynamite. But we find out who joins him in the finals of this block. Will it be Technostar or will it be Primetime? That's about the smartest thing I've ever seen. So we get set for our second and last semifinal matchup to determine the winner and who makes it into the finals to face Mick O'Shea. Will it be the returning Technostar or the former HCW Super Junior Champion and former RSW star Primetime Colby Gibson? We are going to find out next as the semifinals continue. I would just like to say that after all this, if Mick O'Shea somehow wins, then we need to listen to Showtime on his picks for night 3. Because he picked Dynamite and he picked Mick. Dynamite won, Mick is in the finals. So Showtime could know something we don't. If I'm a betting man, I'm listening to Showtime. As Technostar makes his way into the ring one more time. What a comeback story this could be. We have not seen the man in over 8 years. He has made his way back into HCW and could make it into the finals of the Super Junior World Cup. Technostar awaits his opponent. And Primetime back in the building. The one thing that sucks about this matchup is Primetime had the least amount of time to rest. As Mick went in, got the quick count out immediately after his match. Semifinals. Technostar versus Primetime. Bell rings and we are live, buddy. Amazing snap suplex there from Colby early. I agree with Jones. He's going to start it off hot and heavy, and he is doing so, but Technostar out of the way of that enziguri. Sits out with that jawbreaker. Goes for that kick to the head. Primetime shoves him back, runs in. Tanahashi takedown. Now looking to work on that knee. Slow down the high flyer. Technostar again forced to go to the drop kick to create some separation. Big forearm. Now sends Primetime off the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker on the way in. Technostar going up top early. Waits for Primetime to get to his feet. Diving drop kick right across the face, but wasn't able to correct himself in midair. Hit hard after the kick. Primetime slides to the outside, back in. Technostar stomping on the toes. Now Primetime going for a cutter. Steve Taylor not here, still made $20. Holds on to the front face lock, releases, ducks under, goes for the DDT. Technostar saw it coming, fights back with those punches to the gut. There's that beautiful vertical suplex, likes to hold on. Into the high angle belly to back. Shout out to Eddie Guerrero. Technostar springs back with the leg drop. No look. It was a trust fall leg drop. Primetime with a jawbreaker of his own. Beautiful step up enziguri. Almost turned his mask around like Daffy Duck's beak. Oh, the sassy moonsault. Primetime into the cover, hooks the leg. Technostar able to kick out at 2. Primetime now looking to fly himself. Little too much, took out the referee. Big clubbing blow to the back. Sends Technostar into the corner. Technostar stuffs the takedown. Primetime blocks the suplex, answers with one of his own, hanging his legs on the top rope. Primetime playing to the crowd heavy here in this matchup. Sends Technostar back. Double springboard into the clothesline. Standing drop kick. Ducks under. Boots right to the chest. The Technostar. Primetime now thinking brain buster. Wasting no time. Gibson looking for the Primetime cutter. Technostar out of the way though. Goes for a Michinoku. Primetime over the shoulders into the reverse DDT. Technostar able to kick out at 2. Primetime has him up. Thinking running Liger Bomb. Technostar fights out with the right hands. Instead walks into a snapmare. Showtime officially calling Mick O'Shea to win night 2. Big right hand turns him around. Primetime snaps him with the Saito suplex into the cover. Primetime going up top, looking for some high-risk offense. Will it pay off here? Waits for Technostar to get to his feet. Technostar catches him out of midair with the power slam. Big soccer-style kick to the spine. Primetime fights back with a short arm shoulder tackle. Back and forth continues into the cover. Technostar out at 1. Primetime now looking to stretch out that shoulder. And stomps the elbow. Technostar, though, grabs hold of the leg, dragon screw. Primetime continues to fight from the ground. He will not give in here. Tanahashi takedown. Into the cover. Technostar out at 2 one more time. Big knee to the spine there. Primetime looking to ground the flyer. Springboards in. Frog splash. Nobody home. Technostar now stomping away at the legs. One more time for good measure. Primetime blocks the forearm. Goes low with the kick. Up with the punch. Beautiful combination into the brain buster. Technostar's up though. Walks right into a right hand. High angle belly to back suplex. Primetime. Little donkey kick. Just enough to set up a primetime cutter here. Got him. Hooks it. Plants him. He's away from the ropes. Back press. Hooked the leg. And Technostar able to kick out at 2.5. That is exactly it, X Factor. He did what he had to do. Frog splash from Primetime. But to be fair, O'Shea also got killed in his opening round match. He had to go for the count out because there's no way he'd have been able to make it through the finals. As Technostar flips through, holds on, DDT. Technostar needs to stop playing to the crowd here. Get back to business. Sends Primetime into the corner. Now up to the top. Tornado DDT plants him. Pulls him up. Now sends him into another corner. Could he be thinking the same thing here? No, Primetime fights back with a knee. Rolling elbow drops Technostar to the outside. Could be thinking springboard frog splash one more time. Got all of it. Another jawbreaker. Thinking Michinoku instead gets his knee kicked out. Goes for the spin kick. Technostar catches. Primetime fights out of the suplex. Ducks under. Big clothesline from Technostar here. Falls into the cover. And Primetime out at 1. This amazing match continues. Technostar with the elbows. Nasty European uppercut from Primetime. Spin kick, thinking primetime cutter one more time. Got him. Falls into the cover, hooks the far leg. And primetime moves on to the finals. What an amazing match. Technostar able to kick out of a primetime cutter. That nasty Saito suplex, I thought it was over there. Back and forth sequence would end with that short arm shoulder tackle. And right there, center of the ring, right on the shield with the primetime cutter. And Colby Gibson moves on to the finals. No rest for the wicked. As he will meet Mick O'Shea immediately. Mick had all that time to rest after taking no damage. Primetime just finished a match and has to go right on to the next. Will he have enough left in the tank? Or will the newcomer move his way into the grand finals? It is Mick O'Shea versus Colby Gibson. It is USA versus Ireland. And I am excited for this one. Oh, yeah. No, if Gibson wins, everybody should be training with him because that man apparently knows secret martial arts techniques. And he's probably going to live to be 122 years old. As we are about ready to send it back down to the ring. What you don't see right now is Primetime just had somebody bring him a water to wet his head and a Gatorade to try to bring himself a little bit more energy here. And Mick looks ready. Night 2 on the line here in this matchup. Primetime looks ready. Didn't even have a chance to go in the back, but runs in crucifix driver. Into the submission, trying to win it quick. Colby not letting him get out of the blocks. Dodges, dodges, blocks. Step up Enziguri finally connects from Mick. What a sequence there. And Mick immediately going into a submission hold of his own. Primetime escapes. Neck chancery. Snaps him back. Drive-by knee there from Primetime. Running super kick from Primetime. Primetime to the outside. Thought he was going to go for that springboard frog splash. Instead, waits for Mick to get to his feet. Catches him with the elbow. Now into a quick cover. Inverted crucifix. Mick now looking to attack the arm, trying to take some of those strikes away from Primetime. Thinking springboard, but Primetime making his way back to his feet. Mick thought better of it. Big chop to the chest. Mick walks in, but gets caught with a fireman's carry. Beautiful Northern Lights. Floats through into the brain buster. Count of two. Primetime still kicking out here. Going for that short DDT, but Primetime with a knee lift. Thinking slam, but Mick over the shoulders into the reverse DDT. Goes for the drop kick, sidestep by Primetime, who runs in with the Tanahashi. Another quick cover there from Primetime. Big knee to the spine of Mick. Gibson up top. Goes for the frog splash. No water in the pool. Up on the shoulders now. Mick thinking detonation kick. Mick, stop playing to the crowd and fight. I don't trust Primetime. He's a cyborg. As Mick is sent into the corner. Pulls him up with that inverted crucifix one more time. It's a beautiful arm drag escape from Primetime. Shot at the grand finals here in this matchup. Mick floats over again into the brain buster. Now going up top, looking for the 630 senton. Got all of it. Into the cover, back press. And Mick O'Shea is going to the grand finals. This is exactly why he went for that count-out victory. He knew that the winner of the last match had to go directly into another one, and he was completely fresh. He would hit the detonation kick, pair of beautiful brain busters, fight his way out of a couple of big moments from Gibson there, including that nasty Tanahashi. But right here, detonation kick to the temple. And a beautiful 630 senton. Count of 3. And Mick O'Shea joins Dynamite in the grand finals. And that is it for us here from the Super Junior World Cup. So I must say, for all the boys, well, just boys in the back today, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight, for primetime Colby Gibson, but more importantly, Mick O'Shea, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth. B-I double. And you can catch us tomorrow for night 3 to see who's going to join Dynamite and Mick O'Shea. And we're out of here.